Hi, I'm Josh Dietrich. I'm an executive coach, founder of Arete Pursuits. How I use the Heroic app to help me be the best version of myself every day. The Heroic app, which you're looking at here, is put forth by the Heroic Public Benefit Corporation. I am an investor in the Heroic Public Benefit Corporation because I'm so passionate about the mission of this company. The founder, Brian Johnson, is on a mission to help 51% of humanity flourish by the year 2051, which very closely aligns with my own mission of accelerating the evolution of humanity individually, collectively, and globally. And we both do that through the pursuit of Arete, being the best version of ourselves every day. So what you see here is the Heroic app, and I use this every day. My morning ritual: I roll out of bed, I feed my cat, I meditate, I write in my gratitude journal, and then I come here to the Heroic app to complete my daily commitments. And the way that this is structured here is I click on this button, and you can go through this process step by step, or you can one tap. I'm going to one tap. That's what I do most mornings because I've done this for a long time. So, but as you can see here, as we look at what am I committing to, across the top it says eudaimonia via Arete. Those are from Aristotle. Eudaimonia is the good life. A eudaimon is a good soul. And Aristotle believed that was our purpose in life, and that the path to eudaimonia is to live our lives with Arete, which translates sometimes to virtue or excellence, and for me is being the best version of myself every day. And across the bottom, we flourish by putting our virtues into action. We do that by committing to be our best selves across our energy, our work, and our love. And so before I commit, I'll just show you what that means for me. Across each of these three areas, the app lets you decide what the virtues are that matter to you for that area, and then to set targets that you commit to. So for energy, for me, I embody energy as Captain Arete. That's a combination of the essence of Arete with Captain America, whose embodiment of integrity to me does embody Arete. And the virtues that matter to me when I embody energy is being alive, balanced, practicing self-mastery, being fully present, and being anti-fragile. In work, it's about fulfilling my purpose, about accelerating the evolution of humanity, and the virtues that matter to me there are being connected to others, being fully present with others, being open-minded and curious, listening deeply, having a learning and growth mindset, and serving others and contributing to that evolution. And then finally, the third area is love. And for me, that's being someone who is a lover of all things. That's all people, that's all creatures, that's everything in the universe, finding and expressing love for that. And the virtues for me there are being appreciative, connective, kind, loving, and present. So I'm going to hold this button and make the commitment to those virtues. And this is day 406 in a row that I have used this app on a daily basis to make that commitment. So I'm a bit serious about it because it helps me so much. So let's see what that looks like in my protocol. So in energy and Captain Arete, the top three targets that you commit to for each of the areas control your soul force. So if you hit all three targets, the top three across energy, work, and love, your soul force goes up for the day to a maximum of 101. So I am deliberate about what goes in that top three. So I have other targets that matter. And if I need to shift my focus, I might move something else into the top three. But for energy, for me, that's meditating, which I've done, exercising, which I actually did today and deferred making this video. So I've just finished my exercise, and it's practicing moderation with alcohol. For me, that's no more than 2 drinks in a day and no more than 5 drinks in a week. And then the other targets for the day are Arete, which are making my daily commitments, which I've done, fasting at least 13 hours, and then cutting off the caffeine by noon, not having sweets, practicing a digital sunset by closing all devices off by 7:30, and being in bed by 8:30. So I swipe off what I have done in the morning, then I come back to this app at the end of the day, right before digital sunset, and swipe off everything else that I've checked off before I put my phone away for the day. So in work and evolving humanity, that's committing to my purpose, which I have done. I do that daily. I recite that as a declaration, choosing my number one win for the day, and then executing on that win. And then in shutdown complete means by 6 p.m. I'm done with work and I've transitioned outside of work to having a balanced life. I complete a Heroic Plus One. I always listen to Brian's Daily Heroic Plus One, which I'll show in a moment. And then I connect to those I serve, my coaching clients. And then in love, the big three for me are doing something each day that shows Jeannie I love her, practicing gratitude and appreciation, which I've done by writing in my gratitude journal, and listening with full presence, whether that's to Jeannie, to my kids, to a good friend. And I've already done that today, talking to a good friend while I ran. And then I celebrate someone or something. I send a quick video, which I've sent off already this morning, celebrating someone and their gifts. And then I have a big hug with someone or something, and I respond to a bid, which means when someone asks you for your attention, they want to show you something, they want to ask you a question, you turn toward them, you respond to that bid for affection by turning toward them and answering that bid. So those are the targets. And by setting those targets and committing to them and hitting them every day, I am more mindful across all three areas, energy, work, and love, every single day. And that mindfulness, which you see now I've been practicing for over a year, absolutely contributes to neuroplasticity in my brain. It rewires my brain to help me stop the behaviors that aren't serving me well and build the healthy behaviors that do. Further in the app, you have Brian's Heroic Plus One. There's a new one of these every day. I'll watch this as soon as I'm done making this video. There's a new meditation each day from Alexandra. And then there's so much goodness in here with the philosopher's notes. If we go to theory, in here, there's over 1,000 Heroic Plus Ones with a new one added each day. There's over 600 philosopher's notes where Brian synthesizes the wisdom in great books with a new one added each week. And over 50 hour-long practical classes that help us on our journey, along with a bunch of other amazing tools and meditations. So this is why I love this app. And this is why I am such a fan that I am both an investor and a heroic ambassador. And if it's interesting to you, use the link in this video or in the accompanying blog post and give it a try.